it's the mixed doubles. And former world champions Taerattanachai, Puavaranukroh and Sub-Series Taerattanachai taking on Gosun Huat and Siobhan Lai. Looking at the mixed doubles draw, well, that happened earlier on today. Zheng Shiwei and Wang Yashong through 21-18, 21-17 over the Indonesian pair of Kushajanto and Kusumawati. They'll now play either Kim and Yamashita, and the winner of this match. And of course, there's a possibility of an all-tie quarterfinal. And that's of course if they meet up with Jongko and Paul Sampran. Here they come. And a big round of applause from the home fans for Gosun Huat and Siobhan Lai. And honoured as always to welcome at this point our resident badminton expert, former Danish national head coach, Steen Pedersen. Steen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It is still technically morning, yes.
Yeah.
Just about. Interesting matchup here, Gosun Huat and Siobhan Lai. Now, well, as I said, there was another blow to Malaysian hopes yesterday with Ng Si Yong's back injury.
Yeah, that was a pity.
It was so early on in the match as well. And looking at the head-to-head, 9-7. It's a good flurry of meetings between them.
It's great. It's play. Great play. You serve. Which end? Left end.
And the coin toss done. So for Taerattanachai and Sub-Series, while they are definitely still leading the way in terms of mixed doubles for Thailand, it's had a mixed bag of results really from 2023. That was just that one title. Two runner-ups, and of course they did make it to the World Tour finals as well, and they were third in Group A. Steen, are they still the force to be reckoned with, Taerattanachai and Sub-Series?
Yes and no. They're still a force in the mixed doubles, but they're not a force like they were in 2021.
Right.
Where especially the Chinese pairs were lacking, and that has taken its toll on the Thai pair, in my opinion. That they are back, the Chinese pairs.
Yeah. That's true. It's a highly competitive division anyway. 31 years old now, Sub-Series Taerattanachai. Very much the net player. Taerattanachai with a big power at the back, and that was their first results. Robin tabling is Lena Piek. Netherlands 21-15, 21-10 in 33 minutes. And if they do get into that rhythm, Sub-Series clearing up at the net, and Taerattanachai patrolling the back line, then they can be forced to be reckoned with. Now Gosun Huat and Siobhan Lai. Well, it was a runner-up position at the Swiss Open, and that was really the only result of significance from 2023. They had a lot of challenges, a couple of course. And now not just partners on court but off court as well. And yes, I guess in terms of age, they're definitely feeling the heat, but I think, and as we look at Gregory Mez, Jenny Mez, that was their first round win, 60 minutes in 3 games. And they would love to have not just a good showing here in front of their home fans, but of course, pretty good 2024 as well. Charles Wang, the umpire for this one.
Please welcome the technical officials.
And Kevin Van is our service judge.
Play. Mixed double. Dejan Ferdinand Shah.
Number 15 now. Siobhan.
Indonesia. Versus Seo Sun Jae. Chai Yu Jung. Korea. Umpire Des Chandu Yen, Singapore. Service judge Chaturanga Wiswana, Sri Lanka.
Well, if there's one thing they have got, Siobhan Light, it is that home support. You can hear the drums coming into life now in the Axiata Arena. The Thai coaching staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Puavaranukroh and subsidy Taerattanachai, Thailand. And my left, Lai Sherman, Jenny, and Puavaranukroh, Malaysia.
So, the winner of this
Subsidy
underway.
Taerattanachai to serve to Puavaranukroh. Love all. Play.
Will face either John Cone for Sampran or Terry Heat, Jessica Tan.
One, love.
Well, how about that for a second point, Steve?
Some good defensive actions there. A little bit unlucky. The last one, I think she should have left it. Siobhan Light.
.34 shots and just a second point, and lightning pace tempo to this match so far.
Over 2, 1.
12-16.
Not much else Siobhan could really do from there.
Service over 2-all.
That little tumble that made all the difference.
Yeah. And it's two very different mixed doubles combinations where fantastic jump from Puavaranukroh, but very different composition. The Thai, the Malaysian mixed double, very sort of classic mixed double style with Gosun Huat at the back court and Siobhan Light at the front, whereas the Thais there are more versatile. Subsurate, strong player from the backcourt as well, and Taerattanachai is not afraid to stay at the front. Still think,
even though he's built as a backcourt player.
Yeah, but he's so quick on his feet that he's a threat in the front court as well.
And it is so important to have that interchangeability.
5-2.
Well, they've raced off to a 5-2 lead here.
I've done a bit more research on the weather conditions. We discussed it the previous 2 days here, and
what's the weather report for today?
Yeah, today that we don't know that, but we know the 2 previous days, and I'm leaning much more towards your initial read from Tuesday that it's the Thai pair who plays with the drift and also some sideways drift, which I think is very hard to detect from right to left.
Changing, yeah. But even this morning as well, there were a few shots. That just looked like they were being blown back in at this bottom line. Bottom back line. 6-3, 7-3.
7-3.
And in the mixed doubles, it's often an advantage playing with the drift because you really have no intention of playing passive and defensive in mixed doubles and lifting a lot. So you get a little bit of help in your attack.
Get that little bit of boost, yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Well, Metropole and Sub-Series so far haven't been going according to plan. And we're not going to be too worried about that mistake.
8. 90.
Point for Shanghai and Gosen Huat there. It was directly in the racket of Sub-Series. Oh, that's a nice play, dude.
Wonderfully weighted in.
6. 8.
That forehand drive there. Opens up the court completely.
Just put that shuttle a couple of steps too far. Maybe someone as fast as Sub-Series.
Service over.
There's
9.
some signs that
6.
Gosen Huat is trying to keep his lifts flat. I think that's a really good idea, but the trouble with it is, what if Dechapon can jump into it and intercept, and there's a high probability of that.
Yeah, we've
So
seen
you
him do
gotta
that
be
a great many
super
times.
accurate.
So Gosen Huat defending the line right now. Not really giving up enough. Dechapon to have a go. And that fortitude, that resilience, that has led to that point.
7. 9.
I think we've seen longer rallies than I expected, given the previous 2 days. As far as I recall, last year, the first 2 days were played with really fast shuttles. Have you had any read on whether the shuttles are slower today?
No, they look just as fast. It has been a strange morning, though, as I said, because a lot of these matches have not gone the way they were supposed to go. Let's put it that way. It was Han Yue 13-8 up in the second, loses it to Yao Jimin in 3.
Yeah.
And that was definitely about complacency. And then, of course, Chen and Jia just a little bit off colour in their win. Still straight games, but well, if you've seen them play before, you'd know. So approaching the mid-game interval.
11-7 in the ball.
And 11-7 up. Former world champions.
Jimmy. 11-7.
So back on court. Second phase of game 1.
there from the left-hander. Set.
8,
Go
11.
up mid-court area. Here it comes. That one.
Playing with it. Verve. Going light.
Service over.
I think it's
12,
super important that
8.
Xiawen Lai doesn't get too far back on the court here. Both in the attack, where we've seen her a couple of times go back, try to swing at it and help her partner, but also in the defense, because the longer you go back, the fewer opportunities you have for playing good shots. Have to take it high on the front court.
3, 11.
Service over. 2, 3.
Oh, that's beautiful from
Right.
Taerattanachai.
It's fantastic play.
Wrong line, right place at the right time.
Over. 9, 12.
It's great from Taerattanachai. Sapsiri on the floor.
Service over. 4, 2.
So keeping pace at 9-12. A good serve here would really help them out.
9, 12.
Service over. 3, 4.
Service over. 13, 9.
Service over. 12, 5.
Service over. 10, 13.
She moves forward just half a foot before she hits it,
12.
Xiawen Lai, and that gives her the opportunity of playing it back flat, so there's no real danger from Sapsiree.
Service over. 14, 10.
Well, they're in a good position.
5, 4.
They still haven't had the run of the court, really. Xiawen Lai have been doing enough. Still ahead, but not with an iron grip on this match.
And that was the lead they built early
Yeah.
in the first game here.
Over. 30.
6, 4.
Fantastic defense.
Great stuff from Xiawen Lai. Well, Xiawen Lai just trying to keep this frenetic tempo up, but it pays off. Mistake.
Service over. 11, 14.
Service over. 14, 8.
Great pace in that rally.
49 shots as well. It's definitely where Xiawen Lai have set out their stall here. Going to play out these rallies, going to keep that intensity and the pressure up. And try wherever possible to keep these rallies as safe as possible. When I say that, just don't leave anything that can be finished off.
Outside it.
Oh, unsighted.
with an error or an ace.
Yeah. We've had this situation before today. Unsighted in the Chen and Jia game. Of course, Chen was a little bit upset with that unsighted call, and she cited it, and it was just as in as that. That's why it was absolutely perfect.
13, 14, play.
Such a critical serve. Challenge coming there, for sure.
16, Taerattanachai challenges call out.
Well, how important is this challenge? Very, very important. That's
Correction
great.
in. Service over. 15, 13.
Just when they were
Play.
about to
Tie it
catch
up,
up.
yeah.
And we're down 8-3. Go and lie.
A lot of work in as well.
11, 17.
She's a little bit upset with herself there. 16-13.
16, 13.
Just trying to float that over. Wow, it's another mistake. And now
17, 13.
great position for Dutch and Sub-Siri.
Over. 14, 17.
It's better from this shot. Threaded the needle.
10, 5.
20, 8 point,
Play.
11.
Good from Sub-Siri.
Service over. 18, 14.
12, 20.
11, 5. Interval.
And that's a little demoralizing for Go and Lie, having played so well in the middle part of the game here, and now find themselves 4 points adrift again.
It's over. 15,
Definitely
18.
running with the theme of the day, as I said, about psychological pressure. And the effect it has in the actual game you're playing. Big stakes on the line, of course. Quarterfinal places for tomorrow.
20 seconds. It's over. 20 seconds. 19, 15.
It would be fantastic for the home fans if another pair, I mean another pair, as Si Young's back injury was probably the only bad news for Malaysia yesterday. A lot of wins. Go and Isurin, Aaron Chan So-Yik as well.
20, game point, 15.
Yeah, they're actually playing each other. That was well taken
Yeah.
off the top of the tape there by Sub-Siri.
Play.
Close, yeah. So, game
20,
point.
15. Service over. 6, 11.
such a great setup.
Game.
So 21-15.
First game won by the Japan
19 minutes.
and subsidy Taerattanachai, 21-15.
What happened there? Did the umpire overrule the call? The line judge called it good.
I think there was, yeah, I think he's done that because Sapsiri was looking for a challenge in any case.
It was long. The way I see it.
Yeah.
Second game. Double.
There you go. Little look into exactly the kind of tactics. I'm sure you're used to that. Steen, you had a little notebook when you were...
No, not really. I didn't have
Kept it all in the head.
It took too long time to scribble things down. If there's a notebook, then it's a very specific situation.
I think they've been progressing well enough. There's a, as I said, a fiery output from Go and Lai. They're looking for that. Well, they would love to have a quarterfinal berth, of course. Razak.
Hold 1, 20 seconds. Hold 1, 20 seconds. Players,
The book has been closed, and I think the knowledge has been transferred. Let's see how that applies to on court. Second game.
Second game. Love all. Play.
One, three.
Drag that one.
1, love.
Silver.
Well, one thing we haven't seen from Paul this match, of course, is his trademark jump smashes from the back line. That's mainly due to the fact that he hasn't been given any service really to fire those off. That's a testament to what Go and Lai have been doing, keeping it on the flat side.
Oi, that's a fantastic defense from Sapsiree. She was still moving backwards when defending the body there.
Some muscle memory block.
Yeah. Very difficult when you're not sort of set in your defensive position.
A little bit off balance. Oh, that's a couple of really beautiful points for Taipei, and that's immediately set up their first lead in the second game.
This is a super important phase for Go and Lai, because I fear that for the Malaysians that they could fall significantly behind here. Good flicker. If the weather reports are correct, then it's difficult for the Malaysians to play the back line. A lot of play will be centered on the front court, mid-court area, and the Thais will have full court
to play with
to try and outmaneuver Go and Lai. So they really have to be alert, the players in white, to try and get on the attack. A little bit lucky here, because it's basically only a half a chance, and if it gets back, then the Thais could be in really good shape.
Service over. 5-2.
It's a tighter situation for Go and Lai to play within. They obviously have to keep those unforced errors down to a minimum.
18-10.
Soon Hwan up at the front. Lie at the back. Now more of a flat defense.
Service over.
There's a rotation.
3.
Good shot. Excellent attack from Puavaranukroh. Goes all the way across the body of Siwon Lai. Look at this. Defending the middle a bit. The Thai woman, not the Malaysian woman. And then target her backhand side. Very difficult to cover.
They're deep in discussions all night. No idea as to how to approach this second game.
20 match point 10.
What a passage of play.
Oh, good shot from Puavaranukroh. The steepness of it, not a full-paced smash, more like a little strong, steep drop shot. That one gives Taerattanachai a lot of angle to work with.
It's a good setup indeed. 7-2. So they've succeeded in building up a decent enough buffer.
Got the better of Taerattanachai. Shot while trying to escape the front court.
Took right off the shuttle.
Service
Siwon Lai.
over. 8-4.
Again, very flat game. No big smashes from either Go Sun Hwan or Dechpol. No big lifts for them to feed off. Go Sun Hwan with the height advantage of all four players. He's only 5'10", but he looks a lot bigger.
9-4.
It's all relative.
It is all relative. That's it. That's it. You know, he's looking like a strapping 6-footer right here.
But they really got to make the most of the service situation. The Malaysians under pressure there.
Sun Hwan.
There's powerful smashes, but they're not especially steep. There's a steep
There's
one.
Yeah.
That was from the middle of the court. That's generally the case in badminton, that the raw power is not the most important thing. The most important thing is the steepness.
Yeah, the direction down. And he's certainly got a good angle. Nice jump action there. This would be a great place in this second game.
Service over.
Well, I was just about to say it would be a great place for them to rack up a couple of points. But that's gone astray. So on the brink of the second mid-game interval, and it's Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai who are in control. Oh, that was good from
11-5 interval.
Dechpol. Good enough to negate any kind of reply from Siobhan Lai. So 11-5.
Please welcome the technical officials.
ลูกที่สองยัดไปได้เลยยัดไปเลยยัดไม่ได้เกี่ยวต้องแรงต้องอะไรดูรักษาเกมมาได้ดูจุดประสงค์เราต้องการเลยมันต้องอ้อมช่วยกันเพิ่ม
Court 1, 20 seconds.
ถูกแล้ว
Court 1, 20 seconds.
อย่าปล่อยความคิดไม่ได้ความคิดไม่ของเซตแล้วเซต
World Tour. Busana Puavaranukroh. Thailand.
So a couple of choice words from their coach, and those words would be, Steve? To the
Yeah,
close?
pretty much stay alert, keep on doing what you're doing. Things are going well.
11, 5.
Solid enough output in terms of points.
Play.
Might not be the exact match that they were looking forward to.
The ties,
Japan.
I think it's going as they hoped. They had that little patch in the first game, in the middle of the first game, but managed to get over it. And right now, I think they're in total control.
As proved there, good combination.
12.
So he's powerful, Gosun Huat, but when the opposition is in top 8, then the speed of movement on court becomes a factor as well, and he's not as quick as some of the players that are playing there, the likes of John Siwei, Puavaranukroh, compatriots Chen Changji.
Oh, of course, yeah. They're through as well. Those speed markers set up in mixed doubles by the likes of Watanabe and Zheng Shiwei as well. Very fast at the back line.
Yeah. Forgot Watanabe. Probably the fastest of them all.
Sprinters. They are backline sprinters. Well, Dutch balls with a second chance in this rally. And goes for the spectacular cross court.
Over. 6, 13.
Now this is where they have to watch themselves, because as I said, really, the theme of the day on court 1 so far has been that word that sneaks in, complacency. That's it. And we saw it in Hanyue, we saw it in Cheng Chen as well in the women's doubles, and now...
I had the feeling that the last shot from Puavaranukroh, he wouldn't have played that had it been 13-12.
Exactly, exactly. Just start loosening up a little bit.
14, 6.
Looking forward in your head to the quarterfinals.
And it happens sometimes when you feel that you're going to win this match here, that you're not necessarily trying to win it as big as possible. So a scoreline of 21-13, 21-12, that if they played for money per point would probably translate into 21-8, 21-7.
Yeah. But it was, as I said, especially in the Hanyue match, you saw the breakdown. She was in such powerful control at that 13-8, but the breakdown of her own body response, body language after that.
And that's the tricky part of it. You never know when you shouldn't have sort of taken your foot off the pedal.
Oh, absolutely,
when you give confidence to your opponent, when you get a little bit uncertain yourself, when you get 2 lucky net courts against you.
Well, in Hanyue's case, it was all of a sudden she was on top of the wind, and then all of a sudden the wind was behind her and she was going wide.
16,
and then definitely got her own head. And credit to Yao Jiamin for taking that opportunity, seeing it, and beginning to fire up. 16-6 here. Threat of complacency may have been just exactly in that shot.
over 7,
One coming in with the backhand kill. Attempt anyway, it was a front. No, it wasn't backhand.
17, 12.
It seems like Japan wanted Subsidiary to stay at the front there.
Well, it's an interesting thing that Cheng Tan-ji and Toei Wee said yesterday after their win in the mixed doubles, and Toei Wee said that, you know, they've been practicing for the last few weeks, and they've had a lot of arguments in the training ground, you know, but now it's all come together and they're coming through.
Ladies and
Needs to do.
gentlemen,
Silver,
I haven't actually,
17.
I don't remember seeing Sapsiree in, I mean, they're on court, they're never gonna kind of blow up, but I'm guessing, yeah.
And it's mostly when you're in trouble.
Silver, 9, 17.
play.
Well, the stats and the probabilities
14,
definitely falling towards the Taipan. So they have a little bit of a margin of variation error. That was a nice interception.
Silver, 18, 9.
1, love.
That's gone wrong. So I see we check every one of the line judges just to make sure.
2, love. Over. 18, 14.
Great to see the home fans here at the Axiata Arena.
Shot over.
They'll take that.
1, 2.
Silver, 19, 10.
Over. 15, over. 18. 3, 1.
How high did Paul get up just then?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
A bit of resistance
Silver, 11,
from going line.
19.
Tiny bit, yeah.
Over. 19.
Came through in the first round. 3 games against Jenny Mares. And not quite ready to give up the ghost just yet here, even though you can't really make any mistakes. Only 19 against.
5, 1. 20. Match point. 50.
Almost. She's fast.
19.
Sapsiree.
But again, going all the way across and across the body proves efficient. This time it was Go Sun-hwa who did it. The cross player have to sort of respect the smashes to the middle and cover those. So when you have a good opportunity, go all the way across. That's difficult to get the body and arm in the right position.
Again, there's that cross across the body.
Yeah, and the moment
Silver,
Sapsiree realizes that's the direction of the smash, she moves to the side because she knows that's the only place it's going to come if she gets it back. Go Sun-hwa.
Great anticipation, and it's 8 match points.
12. 21, 16.
Oh, it's great defense by Siobhan. Just couldn't pick up the 4th. So 21-15, 21-12.
2,
38 minutes. And their head-to-head now goes to 10-7 in favor of the Thai pair. So it's a second round exit for Go Sun-hwa and Siobhan Light. And it's the first quarterfinal of the year for Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai.
Match
Still
won by
on course for
Puavaranukroh and
all
subsequently
tie quarterfinal.
Taerattanachai, 21-15, 21-12.
It's a great match to have in the second round for pitch opponent Subsaray.
Back with the Malaysia Open 2024 here at the Axiata Arena in KL, the opening event of the HSBC BWF World Tour for 2024. And looking at court one, we're up to the fourth match, and it's the men's singles. Tomo Jr. Popov